Good evening. I'm Aishwarya.
And I'm Qianhui.
Tonight, we examine one of the biggest public trust crises facing the electric vehicle industry. At the center of the controversy is Tesla, the electric vehicle manufacturer and clean energy company known for its innovative products and significant influence in the automotive and energy sectors. But now, the company is under intense scrutiny after a California court ruled that Tesla used deceptive marketing language for its driver assistance systems.
An electric car is not almost as good as a gasoline car. It's way better.
Tesla has built its global reputation on innovation, sustainability, and advanced technology. The company aims to create a future where transportation becomes nearly free and zero emission through its robotaxi network, while human labor is increasingly supported by automation through the Optimus humanoid robot. Tesla's environmental, health, safety, and sustainability, also known as EHS&S vision, states that the company seeks to accelerate toward a sustainable tomorrow while being safe, fair, and fun today.
The whole point of Tesla is to accelerate the advent of electric vehicles and sustainable transport.
So
We're trying to help the environment. We think it's the most serious problem that humanity faces.
However, critics argue that Tesla's marketing of its autonomous driving systems did not fully align with those values.
The crisis began after a legal complaint filed by the California Department of Motor Vehicles, also known as the DMV. In December 2025, an administrative law judge ruled that Tesla violated state law through its use of the terms autopilot and full self-driving, commonly known as FSD. The court determined that these systems were only level 2 driver assistance technologies, meaning drivers were still required to maintain constant attention and control of the vehicles at all times. Despite that limitation, regulators argued that Tesla's branding created the impression that the vehicles were capable of driving themselves safely without human supervision.
The court case was supported by growing safety concerns and crash statistics involving advanced driver assistance systems. According to reported accident data, 273 out of 392 crashes, nearly 70%, involved Tesla vehicles. 5 out of 6 fatal crashes involved Tesla vehicles. 27 additional crashes resulted in moderate to serious injuries. California recorded the highest number of advanced driver assistance systems, also known as ADAS-related accidents, with 127 crashes within just 10 months.
To force Tesla to comply, the California DMV threatened to suspend the company manufacturer and dealer license in California for 30 days. That penalty would have prevented Tesla from delivering even a single vehicle to customers in one of its largest and most important markets. Tesla was given a 60-day deadline ending in February 2026 to correct its marketing practices or face of suspension. The pressure intensified as federal investigation also expanded beyond California.
The controversy soon became a national issue. On October 7, 2025, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, launched an investigation into Tesla's full self-driving system following reports of traffic violations connected to the technology. Investigators documented 58 incidents involving behaviors such as running red lights, illegal turns, and driving into oncoming traffic. These findings further damage public confidence in Tesla's autonomous driving claims.
Tesla's legal troubles worsened when a Miami jury awarded $243 million in a fatal autopilot crash case. The ruling was widely viewed as a major setback for the company, especially because Tesla had previously succeeded in attributing many crashes to driver error. Legal experts described the verdict as potentially opening the floodgates for additional lawsuits, encouraging more victims and families to pursue legal action instead of settling privately. Following the verdict, Tesla shares fell by 1.8%.
The controversy also threatened Tesla's long-term business strategy. Tesla's future plans heavily depend on the autonomous driving technology and robotaxi services. However, the court's finding that Tesla oversold the capabilities of Autopilot directly challenged the company's safety and reliability narrative. Critics argue that Tesla spent nearly a decade promoting software under the name Full Self-Driving, even though the vehicles were not actually capable of fully autonomous driving. The formal court ruling describing Tesla advertising as deceptive created additional obstacles for regulatory approval and public acceptance of future robotaxi programs.
Facing the possibility of a 30-day suspension in California, Tesla eventually chose to comply with the DMV's corrective order. On February 17, 2026, the California DMV confirmed that Tesla had taken corrective action before the deadline expired.
Tesla introduced several public relations and communication changes in response to the crisis. First, the company stopped using the term autopilot in California marketing materials and website menus. The feature was renamed Traffic-Aware Cruise Control. Tesla also rebranded Full Self-Driving as Full Self-Driving Supervised globally to emphasize that human drivers must remain actively engaged and responsible at all times. The company revised its advertising language to avoid exaggerating the capabilities of the technology. Tesla also clarified more directly that the system is only a Level 2 driver assistance technology, requiring constant driver supervision and attention. In addition, Tesla increased the use of safety-focused language, such as the word supervise, within product descriptions and user interfaces.
Public reaction has remained divided. We spoke to individuals both inside and outside the United States about how the controversy affected their trust in Tesla.
When people hear the term full self-driving, I think a lot of us expect that the car will fully drive itself. But that's not the case. So, if drivers misunderstand, a lot of people might get hurt. I think the reason that everyone here is so disappointed is that we expect honesty and transparency from Tesla. However, we didn't get that. We have to admit that changing the name now is a good action, but the damage has already been done. I think that Tesla needs to prove that safety comes before marketing.
對於 Tesla 自己嘅呢個技術都唔係完全好放心，即係如果我自己揸車或者俾我屋企人揸車嘅話咧，我都係唔放心俾嗰台車自己揸，因為我覺得而家都係造成咁多個意外啦，我真係唔係好放心。所以如果預期俾嗰台車自己揸嘅話，我 prefer 自己揸翻一台即係正常啲嘅車，因為真係唔放心。
Tesla remains one of the most influential companies in the global electric vehicle industry, but the autopilot and full self-driving controversy has become a major reminder of the risk involved when advanced technology is marketed beyond its capabilities.
The company has now changed its branding, revised its communication strategy, and taken corrective action demanded by regulators. Still, questions remain about consumer trust, corporate responsibility, and the future of autonomous transportation. For Tesla, rebuilding public confidence may prove just as important as developing the next breakthrough innovation.
I'm Aishwarya.
And I'm Qianhui.
Thank you for watching. This case shows how powerful marketing language can influence public understanding. We believe companies should communicate advanced technologies clearly and responsibly, especially when public safety is involved.
Tesla's crisis response shows that rebuilding trust is much harder than gaining attention. Taking proactive actions might have reduced both reputational and legal damages. The case demonstrates how exaggerated branding can create serious long-term consequences for a company image. Even innovative companies can lose their credibility when public expectations are not aligned with reality.
Transparency is essential during a crisis. Audiences today expect companies not only innovate but also take accountability for the impact of their communication.